Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to another one of my videos here. Today's video is a Death Wish overview. What we have here is Overwhelming Hunger leader ability and an old swarming deck of mine that I've now taken a look back over since Plague Maiden here received a buff. Her provision cost was higher than this before. I believe it was at 12 provisions and now it's been changed to 10. So making her more of a realistic card to play in a Death Wish deck, I guess. And she's the main feature of our deck here. And the major combination that we'll be using with her is Caranthir onto her. So when we play Caranthir onto Plague Maiden, Caranthir will spawn a 1-power copy of her, right? Now, we're going to keep this very simple and straightforward, how we're going to play our leader ability and how we're going to play Plague Maiden. Basically, she's a card we're going to use to generate the swarming emphasis we have in this deck. Swarming of beasts being the rats, the 1-power tokens. And she's a card that we'll be playing predominantly in the second and third round. So we have a very strong opener with our deck that I'm going to get into now. As I said, leader ability, we get to destroy an allied unit, spawn an Chimera in its row, and boosted by the destroyed unit's power. We get 2 charges of this. 1 charge will be specifically saved for the copy of Plague Maiden that Caranthir will generate. So use Caranthir onto Plague Maiden, you hit leader onto it, spawns all the rats out. That's 1 copy. And then obviously on the original copy of Plague Maiden, when you play her again, you can use the other leader charge to ensure you activate her Death Wish ability, which is spawn 7 rats in this row. Curse Scroll allows us to draw a card of our choice, then put a card from our hand at the bottom of our deck. We are opening with Haunt, which gives us a very strong opening with this deck. We can generate a lot of points. We're really doing this because we want to bleed with this deck. It's the ultimate strategy. It's really just about getting the best cards out of your opponent by putting pressure on them throughout certain rounds. And to ensure that we have that very strong opening, we have Curse Scroll. Curse Scroll can also be good in another sense that, you know, for Caranthir to be of any use for us, we do need Plague Maiden in hand for Caranthir to copy her. So say if you got Haunt already, a good substitute could be getting Curse Scroll to give you Plague Maiden in hand, setting you up for the bleed the next round, or getting you a Death Wish unit as an activator for Haunt. We have a Neuromancer in this deck, Triss Telekinesis. We'll be playing her on the ranged row. Create and play a bronze special card from either player's starting deck. Optimally, with Triss, guys, we are looking to generate the Bone Talisman. We're going to have a ton of units across the board, and you can imagine playing Triss down, we get to boost them all with the Bone Talisman by 1. Triss is better saved when we're playing our Plague Maiden, not with Haunt. Okay. Alteration I've made is adding in Heat Wave for some more removal. Makes it pretty nice, you know, if you're coming up against She Who Knows, maybe a scenario could be good, something else of importance, Colgrim or whatnot. Yennefer of Venberg, we are using her predominantly to be played on the ranged row, boost all other units by 2. So similar fashion to Triss, guys. You know, you swarm the Maiden, you get all the rats down, and then as soon as possible, you want to hit Yennefer down on the ranged row because she's going to boost all other units by 2. So we want to get all our swarming units out as quickly as we can before our opponent starts to flood their side of the board with units, so we can get the maximum value out of Yennefer hit. Morvuud. This is a great card to use in our deck because obviously we're swarming a lot of beast units. The rats which are swarmed by Plague Maiden have the beast tag to them. So Morvuud, it's a very flexible card to use in our deck, should we say. You can use it anytime when you're using the Plague Maiden or even when you're playing Haunt in the first round, because even when you're playing Haunt in the first round, we have a lot of Night Wraith to activate Haunt, and then we can have a very good finish at the end of playing our scenario with Morvuud. Boost all the rats by 1. Double Bone Talisman. We want to save this when we're playing Plague Maiden, Yennefer, and Triss. Evolution isn't bad in this deck because we can boost the rats. Will allow us to boost the rats by 8. Because if you play it on a beast, it boosts that unit by 8. On Insectoids, you get to spawn 3 drones on the boosted units row. as well as boosting it. So this can help us with swarming, right? Because we've got a number of cards that rely on having a certain amount of units down, being Bone Talisman, being Yennefer and Triss. So, you know, we can have the Arrakis Nest down, the drone, the tokens, and you can play evolution onto these. If for some reason Plague Maiden didn't play through securely for you and you don't have your swarming going on, we've got backups for that. So keep that in mind. Evolution to get more units on the board onto insectoids, whether it be tokens that come from the Endrega eggs or the Arrakis Nest itself. Chimeras will be, you want to consume the rats once more with the Chimeras. That's what they're in here for, predominantly for. So with the Maiden, they can play really good. You'll be consuming one rat and boosting the rest of the rats on that row. Chimera is also a beast, so keep in mind when you play Morvuud, you get to boost Chimera as well. Wild Hunt Riders for some thinning. Noon Wraith to help with a bit more activation with the Haunt scenario, because we do need Deathwish units to activate Haunt here as we go on. 2 Endrega Warriors just to help with the consumes, just to ensure more of our swarming emphasis on the Endrega eggs. And yeah, we have 2 Night Wraiths down here. So I'm going to run through very quickly now how I would play it. You play Scenario in the first round. Optimally, you want to play the Night Wraiths with Haunt. So then we've got all our rats down, and then you can play Morvuud to finish Haunt, and it would usually win you the round. We can also use Evolution in the first on the rats. Perhaps 1 Talisman if needed, but usually that's enough by then. Then when you're in the second round, you're into the bleed. You definitely want to bleed. You don't want a long round with this deck. If you have the right setup, you want to go Caranthir into the Plague Maiden, hit leader onto it, get all your rats out. And from there you can hit Yennefer right away. You can play your Bone Talismans out. You can go for the finish 2-0 with this deck if it looks like that, but if not, go for a bleed that way. And then in the third round, you can do a similar fashion once again. You can play Plague Maiden, but this time maybe Triss. And, you know, then you got your Chimeras and Bone Talismans to finish. So this deck was a lot of fun to play. I hope you find the same. Thank you very much for your support and hope to chat to you all soon. Enjoy the video.
Please await your excellency. Falling behind.
Silence.
Defeat them with hunger, crush them with thirst.
What is truth, if not an illusion?
Your humble
do what I can.
Well, it's gonna be a long round then. Couldn't pull Talisman with Triss there. Didn't have Haunt in the first round. Makes it a bit awkward to play like that. I was hoping to get Talisman then with Triss. Maybe we could have pushed the round in. Didn't work. That's good. This can be Haunt, Heat Wave, Yen, Morvuud, Talisman. Those are the cards we're looking for.
And if I insert a needle here, what then?
So if they're going to play Terra Nova, they've got no target so far. We haven't given them anything. I think board space is going to be an issue, guys. I don't know about Caranthir in a long round. Two lots of Plague Maidens in a long round is not good, I don't think. They're playing Spies too. Hey Pinkin, what's up, buddy? Been able to catch my streams lately. I wonder if that's because I'm streaming like hell late here in my time. It's 5 in the morning now. I'm too much of a night owl. That's good, thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Appreciate the support as always.
True love could lift the curse, but who would love such a freak?
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
Lucky we got leader to work around. Lack of consumes. I might not go for Yen here because they got Coop, and I mean they could play Coop onto her and kind of reverse our strategy on us, use her for damage, board damage. Or I could just consume her, still play her, use 1 leader charge on her.
Clever maneuver.
This is the problem getting into a long round with our deck. Overswarming of the board. Maybe I won't consume those wraiths, just leave them. Gotta give this Rat Swarm deck a try. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to play this one. Really good when we're able to bleed the opponent with it.
With our aid or without it.
And we've got a very strong way to open up the first round. You know, we play Haunt in the first, and then you bleed with Caranthir onto 1 copy of the Plague Maiden, and then you got the remaining one for the final round. So it's like a deck that drags your opponent along the way. But that's good that they seize that for us, gives us more space. And we do have some consumes here coming up. We're probably gonna go Heat Wave or Talisman. Dexter, what's up, man? I saw your rankings. I sent you a message in our Discord. You're top 50 in pro rank. Well done, man. That's awesome. Much respect for that. Could just go like this for now. Wild Hunt Frost is my favorite deck in the game right now. Nice, nice. I saw Ace of Plays put out some kind of a Frost deck recently too. I like Frost. I think it's quite good. I might give it a go soon too. I haven't done a Frost deck in ages, since the Foglets came out and they got reworked. You saw it. Thank you very much. Yeah. Plain Talk John, what's up, man? Raiding with 50. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate that. How's everyone doing? Might as well free up some board space, right? Chimeras are going to come in pretty nice now with Morvuud. We'll probably go for Bone Talisman in deck, guys. That's what I'm thinking. Either that or a Heat Wave would be good.
I shall be your eyes, my lord.
Caranthir. Oh, that's funny. Maybe Chimera first. And I think they got Coop. I don't really have a huge need for leader here. Maybe we'll just go like this. Okay. That's a funny Cantarella. Caranthir. No value there. I just hope we have board space.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps. A bit.
Just make sure we got enough space, just in case. Terra Nova gives them Bargeist, I think.
Stop fluttering, little swallow, and burn your feathers off.
Okay. Maybe I should hit leader here first. Would have got one more value out of a rat there. Oh, we got double talisman to finish. It's a lot of points anyway. Even if they want to clog our board up now, we're good. That's the strength with our deck. We play specials as well, so we can work around the board space issues. Nice. Generate a lot of points with this swarming stuff, can't we? Wow, great, great. My goodness, so many points. Don't think I'll have time to make the full guide. Oh yeah, you're busy with the beginner guides.
If the ring won't come off, just take the whole finger.
Yeah, send me the list in the Discord, Adoc, and I'll look over it. Maybe I'll go for NG soon, make a guide for an NG deck again. Maybe I'll look to use that card. Do something different. Your peak is with V monster deck this season. You're the only person I know that's playing V. I don't know anyone else playing V at this time. I haven't seen V at all. How do you feel it plays after Overwhelming Hunger leader ability got changed? Because I think it was 3 charges before, right? And then V was just going crazy back then. Just put a bounty on this. Maybe I don't use the consume on that because it's got bounty. I could use Endrega here instead. Still OP as heck. I watched Bushy and John the last 2 days. Oh, really? 7 to 8V? Damn. That's news to me. Trying to kill our rats off, guys. So he's Pontar in this. He didn't go for anything else? Just Pontar. Played against 1v Slimy. You had a pretty cruisy, what do you call it? Pretty cruisy drive to pro this season, but from what you told me, it sounds like you got there pretty quickly. They're really trying to... They're really going insane here. Probably consume this. Do we want to consume this? He's giving it poison. Gives him coins, but I mean, we save it. Save losing it. Save losing the points. Justice.
Next time it'll be personal.
Deals. Novigrad's built on deals.
We can make him go a card down here if we want. Or do we want to push? So what is it? Tunnel drill. Card advantage? What's more important? Card advantage against these guys? You reckon pass seems good, Slimy? They might catch up. Yeah, and it's a fair bit of points to close too, isn't it? 11 points. We'll go with that. I think it's a conservative play, yeah. We're not overcommitting here. Guess that's a good thing for us, card advantage. Yeah, the only answer we got for drill is heat wave, so I might just keep it for that. Most likely they pass now. Go ahead and thin the deck out. No coin carryover. Yeah. They're just so deadly with tunnel drill though, you know. I was thinking about them having cleaver and tunnel drill still. Like how far should we push there? So we're going to fill up both rows with the rats now. We should probably try to get this out as quickly as possible before they do Cleaver. But I'm not expecting them to go really hard on Cleaver and spawning heaps of the Cleaver's muscles. It's more just a setup for Tunnel Drill. That's how it's typically played.
Die by my sword!
Last Sane card advantage. Yeah, well, because we're swarming, I don't know if we really care about Last Say. We're just like boosting all units generally. We're not going necessarily tall into something like a Glusty kind of play or Osrul Gord. Here it comes. Yeah, Heatwave's going to be for Tunnel Drill. Wonder if we hit it now. Tunnel Drill's next. They'll all be 3-powered units. He needs coins though too.
Best yield now.
He could get Tunnel Drill here, get some dead. Okay, in that case. Yeah, I think that's good. So we're expecting them to kill something, and that's gonna free up room for Chimera. Play a crime card.
Can he cut cleanly when you squirming about like that? Sword of the order! Flaming rose!
So they're spawning more cleavers. So they're not going for Tunnel Drill then? Why are they playing like that? At least we've got a good heat wave target if we don't see Tunnel Drill, but I'm expecting to see it. That's a lot of points. We're getting up and away, guys. Witchfinder. They got Graydon, I reckon. It's probably going to be Graydon. Maybe they're holding out, trying to think we're like blocked up our rows or something. But I've got cards to work around that. Yeah, that's it. That's right, Torfino. There's the Chimera spot for us. They can get 1 coin from this rat, guys. I don't think that's a threat if I leave it like that. Bounty condition. There it is. Maybe that was the only spender. Poison.
Stay out. Next time it'll be personal.
We'll go Rakkus Nest last just to get some extra space if this dies. Yeah. We got points. Easy win, you think?
Truly extraordinaire.
Awesome, guys. We got that. Beautiful. Solid. Very nice indeed. So we want to open up with Haunt here. Our stratagems to help us get that, but we're good in this case. What do we want to put back? We probably want Plague Maiden in hand here. Very important for the Caranthir setup. And we can go ahead, put this back. Torfino, what's up, my friend? Welcome. Portal, nice. So we get a lot of points here with scenario, guys. Usually puts us quite far ahead. Very strong way to open up the round whenever you open up the first round scenario. For any faction, really.
Who these they who have no knowledge?
Maybe we don't put it there. Trying to think of Chimera though. Okay, maybe we can go. Yeah, that's good. So Morvuud, you know, you can imagine he can play pretty sick here with all the beasts we got. We got Chimera, we have Evolution. Is it just me or is ranking up way easier this season? Oh, you're a pretty skilled player, Slimy. I wouldn't be surprised if it's easy for you, man. What rank are you on now? Hey, what's up, Rich? How you doing, buddy? Playing some double Plague Maiden. Plague Maiden got a buff, so maybe she's good to play. Nice, he's freed up some space there for us if we wish to engage with Triss. Maybe we go ahead and play Morvuud now. I mean, she's pretty good here too.
First rate.
Wow, rank 3 to 1 in 2 hours? Damn, man, well done. Good on you, Slimy. Which deck are you climbing with? Skellige? Horizon Sword, like the game. Plague Tale, Innocence. You control the rats. Yes, many rats to control, as you can see. This is my favorite part, guys, when we pass here, winning the first. And, you know, we already got the condition to go Caranthir into Plague Maiden right away, because we've got a Nero coming back. Pretty good bleed hand already. Yeah, okay. Not really looking for these two now. Yeah, Chimera's pretty good here. Okay. So we're looking for Caranthir at this point. The leader can mess with our strategy a bit. So that's something we're going to look out for. Ranked up pretty quickly, got to pro on Saturday. Awesome. Congratulations. Well done.
Gods protect us. What's up, Rithwick? How you doing, man? That's really unfortunate for us here. Crap. So we're all about swarming, and doing that's kind of messed up our swarm. And we have to save the other maiden in our hand for later. Maybe we just play evolution onto the rat. Deathwish Beasts. Yeah, we're going double Plague Maiden Rithwick.
It's time.
Ooh, that's a pretty good pass point. Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal for us, guys. We wanted to bleed heavily here, but they just hit us with that delirium and really messed up our thing. So I think we're passing.
What you gonna do, huh?
I guess Riders is okay. Yeah, it's alright. Another Bone Talisman would have been good.
You ought to see the other beasts.
Maybe this first. I want them to use their leader here. And then it can spare us a rat. Try make every point count. So we'll go Plague Maiden, melee row. Wow, it's a great heatwave target. Yeah, we're taking that. That's pretty good value there. We'll go Plague Maiden melee, and then we're gonna go Yen ranged.
Go ahead, stare at me stump again, see what happens.
Hoping they don't have too many units to deny the value from Yen that we're going to get from the boosting now. Inner Cell, thank you for the follow. Hope I said your name right. Inner Cell? I don't know, I'm bad with names sometimes. Anyway, we're playing Plague Maiden here. Better that they're playing removals and less units. Okay, now swarming time, guys. Yes. Nice, nice, nice. We're gonna hit Yen first. I think it's better on the ranged. Finish up with the Chimeras. And then Bone Talisman lasts, probably. Maybe Morvuud first. We don't want him to kill the rats off. Yes, that's right, but you can call me Inner. It's easier. Yeah, that's way easier. Cool, Inner. Thanks for joining me on my stream. Yeah, I think the appropriate play here, guys, you know, the more units they play, the worse it makes our Yennefer play.
Best yield now.
Yeah, nice. So Morvuud next, in case they kill off our rats. So they're looking for Bloodthirst, maybe? I wonder what they want Bloodthirst for.
That's your lucky day.
Luckily, we've got a lot of boosting going on, so if they're looking for Bloodthirst, it'll be a bit difficult.
It's not for me.
We might play Morvuud last if they're looking for Bloodthirst. because he's going to remain at the base power, but these guys are going to climb when we consume rats. Probably safer. Yeah, that's good.
Maybe the pendulum. I'm much better at that.
And playing these early before Morvuud isn't a problem because they're beasts. So he's gonna boost boost them up too, yeah. Yeah, he's looking for bloodthirst.
Embrace the cold. Let it sink into your bones.
Excellent. Axie. We got it, my friends. GG.